Hello and welcome to Brian's Not Game. I'm Brian. Today I've got a game called Major General, Duel of Time. Major General is a two-player area control game published by APE Games. In this game, players use command cards to move their troops across the battlefield. The goal is to have the majority in as many areas as possible. Points vary based on how close you are to your opponent's headquarters, and the values for your opponent are greater the closer they get to your headquarters. Each player starts with an identical deck of command cards that is shuffled, and a hand consists of only 3 cards at a time. The cool thing about the game is that the command cards can help or hinder your opponent depending on how they're played. The game ends when all of the cards have been played. Then the player with the most points wins. So let's check it out, and I'll show you how to play with the command cards, how to mix things up with the scenario cards, how to win the day and be the best Major General. To set up, place the terrain board in the center of the table, and then place... I'm the yellow player, so I'm going to put 3 of my guys on my castle, 3 of my guys on the next level, 2 in the middle, and then I have 2 extra. Same for the red guy. Then choose a random scenario card to play with. So we're going to play with this one. It's the Mercenary. During setup, place one of the scenario cubes. So these little white ones. Scenario cube in the middle space of the board. This cube is the Mercenary. Each player may use this Mercenary card Mercenary cube as if it were one of their own units. It cannot be destroyed. Whenever a command is executed on the same space as the Mercenary, immediately execute that command twice. Well, a second time. Then continue executing commands as normal. So I'm going to move these like that. Then each player shuffles their command deck and draws 3. You are now ready to begin. After using your method of choice to determine the first player takes their cards and then plays it. So I'm going to play this here. No, here. So then I do all of the actions in order, starting from my base. So there's nothing here, rally. So what this means is that I can take one of my guys from behind and move it up to here. And then since I have the Mercenary, I can do it again. So I'm going to move that guy up here. And then I do this action. Sabotage. This is his action, so what that would mean was it would mean he'd get to remove one of my guys, but my guy is not on there. So it's my turn. Now, it's the next player's turn, and he plays. So I'm going to play this here. Okay, I get a Sabotage, nothing there. Rally. He brings a guy up. Since there's the Mercenary, he does it again. Then I get to deploy, and he gets to rally. Alright, now it's this player's turn. I'm going to do this. So when I did this, I covered this up. I could have done that, but I'm going to cover this up. Now, do my actions, rally. He gets to deploy. Move. So I'm going to move one of my guys, and then since I get to do it twice, I move 2. And then he gets to deploy, but he can't. So what I'm doing, I forgot to draw cards. What I'm doing is that I'm playing these cards, and I'm trying to get my guys onto the higher number ones and have the majority there. So if I have the majority at his base, I get 5 points. 4, 3, 2, and 1. But the thing is, he does the same. So we're trying to get to the other side while guarding our own things. And we're playing these cards, trying to give us the best actions. I'm going to do that. So, I get a rally, bring a guy here. He gets to sabotage, so he kills my guy. Then I get to deploy, and then he rallies. Play continues playing cards, and then doing the actions. Once the last command card is played, the game is over. Then the winner is the player with the most points. So to do this, right now this player, the red player, gets 4 points. They get 3 points, so that's 7. They get 7, and then here I get 1, 5, and then we tied here, so nobody gets points. So it's 5 to 7. Red player wins. That's how to play Major General. Duel of Time. Alright, I've got my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what do you think of Major General?
I had a blast playing Major General. We play a lot of two-player games, and so that initially drew me to this one. What I really liked about it is how you cover up the commands, potentially the bad ones that your opponent is giving you. And it just was really neat to me. I thought it had unique gameplay, and I was really impressed.
Yeah, so I also really like that cool mechanic where you're laying the cards over, and then you do all of them.
Every time. Yeah.
So that was also very cool. So components. An important component in this game, of course, are the cards, the command cards, which you lay over, and those are nice. I think they have a linen. I want to say they have some kind of finish on them.
Yeah, I can't remember the finish, but they are kind of an oversized card.
Yes, they are large cards,
which is nice because you get to see a little bit more artwork. They sometimes are harder to hold, I guess, and shuffle.
Yeah. And then you've got the red, yellow, and white cubes, and then the board.
The trifold board.
The trifold board.
Which sometimes didn't lay down flat.
Yeah. Well, let's go grab a very heavy game.
Yeah, well, that's what we did.
So artwork. Like you said, the oversized cards help you see more of the great artwork on the cards box, and that the board even has different soldiers from different eras on it. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it gives it a little bit lighter feel. I mean, this is all about tactics and advancing your troops. But I did like the, the cartoon art. There's like, some Romans in there and some World War II guys. And there's some of the, Genghis Khan and his guys. So I enjoyed that too.
Yeah, that was cool. So strategy. This is a very strategic game. So you've got your 3 cards, and then your decisions are basically which card you're going to play and where. And then what's good about that, because it's going to be repeated until it's covered up.
Yeah, and the whole point of laying your command cards is to manipulate your troops, right? And so you start out with more troops on your side. You're trying to get to the other side. The commands are potentially putting more of your opponent's guys out, right? And then, you can go over the top of them. So there's tons of decisions going on in this one, and I really like that. And it was fast.
It was fast. All right, so easy for kids. I don't think we played it.
Yeah, because of, I think, all the decisions. I don't think this is, probably not for like elementary or grade school age. I think middle school is the right age for this one. Definitely high school kids would understand all of the strategy and the different tactics that go along with this one. So,
yeah,
not that easy for kids.
It's a very strategic game.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a really good game. So you've got the cool components, and then the cartoon artwork, and then all of the strategy that's in this game. And it's really quick to learn, and it's really fast.
Yeah, it's a small, compact game. You could pack it wherever you're going, throw it in the bag. And that's what I really liked about it, was it's 2-player. You can play it really fast. And then, when the normal play gets a little bit stale, you can add in those scenarios. And so the scenarios change up, the gameplay pretty drastically.
Yeah.
But I can't remember how many scenarios there are. There's not that many.
There were like 8 to 10 of them.
Yeah, and I mean, that's opens up the door to future expansions or promo cards or, other things down that vein. But I really liked the scenarios and how that kind of changed it up so it didn't, feel like the same thing every time.
Yeah, so Major General by APE Games. Thanks for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page, send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian, this is my dad. See you next time.